What's up, guys? We're Sight After Dark out of Brooklyn, New York, your new favorite band, and I'm Sifa Graffiti.
I'm Dan Berg.
Check out our latest music.
Here we go again. Here we go.
And check us out reacting to The Man from Utopia meets Mary Lou by the one and only Frank Zappa. This was suggested by our patron Wayne H. Guys, you gotta be like Wayne. You gotta head on over to Patreon, subscribe, get in on all of our content and content decisions, which includes watching movies, okay, and listening to full albums. So head on over there, and if you like this video, make sure to thumbs up.
Well, this is the story of a man who lived in Utopia. This is the story of a man who lived in Utopia. He was a funny little fella with feet just like I showed ya. Well, he had a girl, her name was Mary Lou. Well, he had a girl, her name was Mary Lou. She did everything for him that she could do. But still, he wouldn't treat her right. But still, he wouldn't treat her right. He would leave in the morning, don't come back till late at night. Oh, Mary Lou, oh child, you big fool.
I like all his doo-wops.
Oh, Mary Lou, oh child, you big fool. You did everything for him that you could do. I'm going to tell you a story about Mary Lou. I mean, the kind of a girl to make a fool of you. She make a young man groan and a poor man pain. The way she took my money was a crying shame. Mary Lou,
Harmonies are great on this one.
Mary Lou, Mary Lou. Jumped in my kitty and then drove a far. Well, she picked up from Georgia, moved to Kalamazoo. Made her a fortune out of fools like you. Met her a rich man who was married and had 2 kids. She stroked that cat until he flipped his lid. Mary Lou, Mary Lou, Mary Lou. Jumped in my kitty and then drove her far. Well, she came back to town about a week ago. Told me she was sorry she had hurt me so. I had a 55 Ford and a $2 bill. And when she took that, man, she gave me chills. Mary Lou, Mary Lou, Mary Lou. Jumped in my kitty and then drove her far. Mary Lou, Mary Lou, Mary Lou. Oh, time to big fool, big fool, big fool. Oh, Mary Lou, Mary Lou, Mary Lou. Oh, time to big fool, big fool, big fool. You did everything for him that you could do. Mary Lou, Mary Lou. You did everything for him that you could do. Mary Lou, Mary Lou. You did everything for him that you could do.
The return of jacked comic book Zappa. This always makes me laugh because I know that he loved like those old like B movies, like those shit movies. And this cartoon always made me think of one of those movies, which I think is what he was going for. And this song makes me think of one of those movies too.
Yeah, very campy.
Super camp. Yeah, that's the word. That's the word. Yeah. Super campy. And it just, I don't know, it's a good time. It's not really something to really sit down and think too much about.
Analyze. It did make me think, though, like, has Zappa ever written a song that was, like, heartfelt and, like, emotional? Like, for him personally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's always telling us what he's feeling. Like, but in a very stoic, structured kind of way.
Yeah.
Even when he's, like, making jokes and stuff like that. So I wonder if he's ever written one where it's just like, coming straight like from an emotional place.
I don't know if he did.
I don't
And
know.
if he did, I don't know if he ever released it.
But I thought the harmonies are really tight on this one. I love every time they were coming around the bend. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it sounded so tight. Not just vocally, but musically. Frank Zappa, what is he? Some kind of a composer or something?
Yeah, what does he know about music?
What does he know about telling people?
We were saying right before we started the video, so we were laughing about this album cover.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think that this is a comic book hero or a comic book villain?
Exactly.
Because at first I thought he was like comic book superhero Zappa, and Sifa was like, he looks more like a villain to me.
Yeah, this is definitely giving villain.
I'm looking at it,
villain.
after you said that, I'm like, yeah, he definitely looks like he'd have some evil plan to like eradicate all the stupid people.
Yeah.
Which really just means he would murder a lot of people.
Yeah. In the comic book world, this is easily a villain, but in the wrestling world, this is easily, this could be a good guy. It's like...
Or a bad guy.
Yeah, he could be either or.
I
and
definitely
keep the guitar too.
If he was in a comic, this Zappa, I see him as being like in X-Men, but not as one of the X-Men, as one of Magneto's crew.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I definitely see him in a DC comic.
Oh,
I definitely see him there because DC has the weirdest supervillains, okay? It's just like, get real. So like somebody with a guitar will fit for me in a DC supervillain world.
I just see him as like a mutant, like an X-Man type mutant who is as powerful as his guitar strings allow, or something. You know what I mean? Like some weird shit like that. Like he's like with the Wolverine, but with music.
Yeah. I would be more afraid of him as a Marvel villain than as a DC villain for some reason.
Because DC villain, well, I don't know. The Joker's pretty fucked up.
The Joker is the craziest one out of all of them, but like Toy Master.
I caught myself because I was gonna say I feel like the DC villains aren't as serious.
Right, like the Riddler and stuff like that. Like
besides the Joker.
Yeah,
the Joker is fucked up.
Yeah, even in the comics, he's like murdered people.
Yeah. No, the Joker is for sure the most fucked up of the DC villains.
Yeah, but as a Marvel villain, this guy would be scary because I don't know what's coming out of that guitar.
I feel like he would be able to like play a song that like mind controls people.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? Like he could play guitar.
No, I'm just kidding.
Like Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff just made people go to sleep, right?
That's true, but it's a song that makes people go to sleep.
That Jigglypuff sings.
Yes.
But I could see this being like, I have my guitar and like I hit a note and it makes you punch somebody.
Yeah.
Like, brr.
Definitely.
You're like, fuck, I don't know what just happened. And then I'm just like playing a solo and you're like running away. You know what I mean? Like my guitar is like a remote control for other people.
Yeah. I bet he'd write his own villain theme song.
You have someone else write it for him. I don't have time for this shit. I'm too busy controlling people's minds with my music. Try that shit again, I'm gonna hit you with this fly swatter. Alright, whatever. We're way off topic now. Shout out to Wayne for suggesting this. Guys, if you made it to this point in the video, especially at this point when we just were talking about random bullshit for the past 5 minutes, and you're not on the Patreon, you should definitely change that, because we do a lot more stuff that's funny, us rambling, and also bonus content, and you get to tell us what to react to and all that. So go check it out. But until then, we're S.A.D After Dark, and we'll see you next time.